30 trips around the Volusia Speedway Park, because race fans, this is what you saved your lunch money for. Your field to the green here in the Federated Auto Parts Dirt Car Nationals. They will haul off into turns 1 and 2. One driver getting up over the cushion. It was last night's feature winner. No scratch at it. That was Pursley. Got it up over the cushion. Cummins still riding up in the 3rd spot here as they come around to complete lap number 1. It's going to be Logan Seavey holding off Briggs Danner. Danner, a lot of smoke starting to come off of the number 39 as he works it onto the back straightaway. So far, hasn't lost any speed as he'll roll it into turns 3 and 4. The oil pouring down on the headers of that number 39. He's going to lose the spot now to the 𝑯𝑰𝑮𝯯𝑳𝑰𝑮𝯯𝑚𝑺 number 3. Kyle Cummins still running in the 2nd spot. Jake Swanson holds on to 3rd. Briggs Danner still right there lurking to the inside. Might have a run this time onto the back straightaway. Wheel to wheel as they work off into turns 3 and 4. Danner this time going to bring it across the nose of the 5. He'll retake the show position. Swanson, something to say about it. Switches lines down to the bottom. Can't get there. He'll fall back in line with the 39. Caution, we've got one slow on the outside of turns 3 and 4. That is Ricky Lewis. We get ready to go back to green. 6 in the books. Field back underway. Seavey not wasting any time, trying to jump out and get an advantage here. Kyle Cummins trying to hold on to whatever he has to reel the 57 back in as they work around to the front straightway. It will be Seavey, Cummins, and Swanson. Danner. He had Ballou taking a look at him there on the restart. The 12 not able to make the advance, though, as behind them, Mason Pursley by the 4 of Justin Grant. You've got the 86 of Mason Pursley continuing to chase him onto the backside of the speedway. Going to try to take a peek to the inside. Blue protects the bottom. Pursley now going to switch lanes to the outside on the exit turn number 4. Has a good run to the bottom side of turns 1 and 2. Throws it in. Taps the bumper of the 12 on the way by. Robert Ballou, a little bit of tap to the back of the 86, letting him know he didn't like that. Thought he was going to hop there for a minute. He saw the front end fly a little bit, so he'll gather it back up and see if he can regroup and reel in the CB Industries number 86. So it continues to be Logan Seavey leading. Kyle Cummins still right there in 2nd. About 0.8 of a second separate those 2 drivers as they have run away into a playground all their own here. Jake Swanson a distant 3rd. As caution lights come on, Robert Ballou, a shredded right rear tire of the number 12, brings him to a stopover in turn number 2. Trying to go back-to-back here at Volusia. Cummins charges down to the bottom side of the racetrack, side by side for the race lead. The drag race onto the back straightway. Advantage will be to the 57. Seavey going to hold off the charge of Kyle Cummins here on the restart. Oh, so close, but couldn't quite get there. Now, here comes Pursley for 3rd. Rolls by the 39. He's able to counter to the inside and brings it back up to hold on to the position. Pursley back right there on Danner as they work into turns 1 and 2. Seavey getting the rubber band wound back up here, putting some distance back between himself and Kyle Cummins. Cummins took the shot. Unfortunately, could not clear and hold on to it as they continue to slice it up for the 3rd spot. What a battle as they come back around to the front straightway. Advantage this time to Dason Pursley. Pursley going to lead on, or going to hold on to the 3rd spot, trying to see if he can get up and challenge for that lead, but time is running out as they're going to come around to 2 to go. Seavey working the top side. Cummins down to the bottom. Pursley up to the outside. Danner right in his tire tracks. Battle for the top 5. Cale Drake trying to get by the 5T here. Drake a 7th place finish. 1.9 to go. Trying to crack the top 5 as they come around to the wave of the white flag. 1 to go. We've got one stopped on the back stretch. That is Amantia. Single file past the NOS Energy Star Cam. Seavey brings it back to green. Good restart for the 57. He protects low on the entry of 1. Cummins, though, right there. Going to go side by side once again. Drag race into turns 3 and 4. Who's going to drive it in the deepest? It's going to be the 57 of Seavey. Cummins around the bottom. They're going to come to the wave of the white flag. Cummins up across the racetrack. Seavey's going to be into the punch. Final trip around. Cummins down to the bottom. Seavey to the outside. Has to wait on the car into the back straightway. Loses some ground as they work into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Cummins going to go to the outside. Pursley down to the inside in the fight for 2nd, but the checker flag and $10,000 goes to Logan Seavey. And he will climb topside. Race fans, let him hear it. Your winner here tonight at Volusia Speedway Park, Logan Seavey.
There he is, race fans, your winner, Logan Seavey, here for the finale when it comes to the AMSOIL USAC National Sprint Car Championship, part of the Dirt Car Nationals, and to open up Winter Dirt Games. And Logan, no doubt about it, the race car was better on the long runs, but Kyle showed you the nose there a couple times on the restarts. How cautious did you have to be about him to your inside there on those restarts?
Yeah, it's always a little bit, feels a little bit better when you see it's Kyle behind you. You know, he's obviously going to race as hard as he can, but he's not the guy that's going to run into you, and you don't really have to worry about that. So it makes it a lot nicer, and especially at a place like this where you're going so fast. So yeah, I felt like if I could get away from him down the backstretch, I thought it was okay as the runs were going on, but just really had to protect into one. But I didn't want him to go up and get a big run and go by me too. So it's kind of a sit and duck situation, and I kept sliding myself as hard as I could, and he just kept getting better at sticking in the middle. I just kept thinking I could do my job better getting across, and he kept doing a better job and about passing me every time. So I'd throw a big block into 3 and then get back going as fast as I could because he's so good at racing, and his car is obviously really, really good right now.
And obviously, too, you didn't want to see that yellow with the white flag waving in the air. And to Kyle's fairness as well, he did change it up every single restart, so that made it even more hard to defend from him. How hard was it, especially on that last restart? Because, like I said, Kyle was changing it up every time. Yeah, it's just chess, right? You know, I'm trying different stuff, and he knows I'm going to do something different, so he's you know, guessing kind of what I'm going to do and anticipating what I'm going to do, and that's just, you know, good race car drivers and racing against good guys. They're tough to defend on restarts, and yeah, none of the cautions I really wanted to see. So I was really just nervous about the tires. You know, I could feel how hard we were running on them, and running like that on a big track, super hard on them. And then we have a yellow where they cool off and shrink a bunch and lose all the air. So cautions make it even worse for tires for sure. So other than that, I can't say enough about Kirk, Daniel, Ethan, Brent and John, Chris Harvey with Mountain Mechanical, the whole Harvey family, not just Chris, Michelle and the boys. They do a lot for us to come racing. They're going to be our primary here for the first half of the season. We're pumped to have them on board. They're such a fun family. I think we're going to see them tomorrow down here, but glad that we can get them here, and hopefully we can get a couple wins for them when they show up. Your defending champion and the newest member of the Triple Crown Club, Logan Seavey, gets the win here on night number 2 of Winter Dirt Games and gets his title defense started off on the right note here at Volusia.